the Big Bang theory of modern sciences concerning the origins and the nature of the universe. Sound is vibration, which, as modern science tells us, is the source of all creation. Contemporary scientific explanation of the creation of universe seems to point in the same direction. And just as exciting, these explanations agree completely with the teachings and philosophy of yoga. The following report quoted by Schumacher further confirms this interpretation. Washington Post staff writer Kathy Sawyer had presented an interesting review of the research findings of astrophysicists under the title Calculating Contents of Cosmos. The newspaper article highlighted the current theory that the universe is made up of primarily of stuff astronomers call dark matter and dark energy. Only 4.5% is ordinary matter, which the author described as all the shining stars, galaxies, people, computer, cats, and so on. It also states further that 3 independent teams of astronomers presented the most precise measurements to date of the infant universe, exposing reverberations they called the music of creation. The research teams reached back across time and space to take precise readings of light emitted about 400,000 years after the Big Bang explosion that gave birth to the universe. The article quoted John Kallstrom of the University of Chicago saying, "We are looking back as far as you can go with light, 14 billion years, or roughly the age of the universe. In a sense, the ancient knowledge allows us to see sound in the early universe. Indeed, Om is this sound which was realized by the Vedic rishis through their inner eye of the sublime world and which is now being conceived with the help of high-tech telescopes and supercomputers by the modern researchers as the music of creation." Let us now look at the healing effects of chanting Om. Om is a way of deepening the concentration of the mind, which leads to realization of the higher power. It is further mentioned in the science of yoga that the sound A starts in our chest at the heart center, which is Anahata chakra, moves upward with the O sound in the throat center, which is Visuddha chakra, and ends with the sound M, which vibrates the higher centers in the head, that is Agna and Sahasrara chakras. Thus, it represents and enhances the upward movement of pranic energy along the spine that occurs as we progress in our practice. The Self-Realization Fellowship, founded by Paramahansa Yogananda in 1920, offers instructions on its website for using the Yogananda's Om healing technique. Yogananda noted that everything in the universe is composed of energy and that the apparent differentiation between solids, liquids, gases, sound, and light is merely a difference in their vibratory rates. He maintained that by chanting Om, the divine vibration, we can increase the body's supply of cosmic energy and even direct it as a healing force to any part of the body, mind, and soul. If one plucks or strikes one of the strings on a guitar, for instance, the other strings, though unplugged themselves, nonetheless vibrate in resonance with the vibration from that plucked string. In a similar sense, all of creation in nature is nothing more or less than strings vibrating in resonance with the first vibration or word. Rhythmic chanting of this word Om and meditating upon its sound is like attempting to tune our mental vibrations with this divine sound. Greater concentration and deeper feeling with sincere practice resonates this sound silently within our minds at a steady pace, synchronized with the pulse of this great cosmic ooze, the syllable Omkara. This symbol, in modern scientific terms, must have been the spectrograph of the sound realized by the ancient sages. They had devised the first ever script of syllables based on the shapes of the different acoustic manifestations of this sound. There are many meanings behind this sacred ancient syllable. Some regard it as a symbolic representation of the core of the cosmic energy field. George Feuerstein in the yoga tradition says, the syllable of Om is held to be or to express the pulse of the cosmos itself. It was through these practice, rather than intellectual speculation, that the seers and sages of ancient times arrived at the idea of a universal sound, eternally resounding in the universe, which they saw as the very origin of the created world. In the introduction to Light on Yoga, P.K.S. Iyengar devotes nearly 2 pages to the various meanings of Om. In his views, the letter A symbolizes the conscious or waking state, U, that is you, the dream state, and the letter M, that is the dreamless deep sleep state of the mind and the spirit. Spectral analyses of the gross sound of Om and its decomposition and simultaneous analysis of brain impulses and bioenergy waves while meditating upon this sacred sound would give new dimensions to modern scientific research, thus unfolding the secret knowledge of the Vedas. Benefits of chanting Om. Om chanting increases the clarity and the focus of mind, improves concentration and sharpens the memory. It also destroys inner conflicts, negative beliefs and destructive conditioning by transforming all negative thoughts, beliefs and anxiety into positive and life-giving vibrations. It also integrates the personality at all levels of being, thus generating a sense of light, love, and total well-being. Chanting of Om promotes deep breathing with prolonged exhalations, thereby activating the parasympathetic nervous system that produces relaxation response in the body and mind. It also sets up a harmonic vibration in the environment and in our whole nervous system. This harmonic vibration generates peace, joy, and happiness in our inner as well as the outer environment. By Om chanting, the cells of our body get revitalized. Particularly, humming kind of Om chanting produces a gentle massage in the brain cells, which produces happiness and fulfillment in our life. If we are happy, we radiate our happiness in the environment. As the energy of happiness grows in the environment, it positively affects all the beings in the entire cosmos. That is the greatest contribution, the most precious gift we can offer to the universe. So, if we are happy, if we are at peace, the universe is peace. The universe will be at peace. Thank you.